So there's this guy at my work named Carmichael, and I can't stand him. He's a paraplegic in a wheelchair and uses his disability to get people to like him. All right, so Bitch Vice answered one of our questions again.
Oh!
Let's do this. What we do is we send fake questions to a YouTube advice show called Bitch Vice.
Nice.
And she answers questions in a bitchy way. That's the niche of the show. And before we sent her stuff like, hey, my asshole fell out in front of a coworker. What do I do? You know, and she's like, I don't believe you're real, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I sent her a new one. I was like, I think the goal is to get her to react. You know, that's the goal. Not just to answer ridiculous questions. Let's get her to react. So this last question I sent her was, so there's this guy at my work named Carmichael, and I can't stand him. He's a paraplegic in a wheelchair and uses his disability to get people to like him.
Yes.
It's disgusting how much special treatment he gets, and it isn't fair. People are always bringing him things and letting him go to the letting him go first at the potlucks. He gets mad when I'm using the handicap stall, and I just want to punch the dude in the face. You don't own the stall, bro. Anyway, I was wondering if you could help me with some good insults to say to this guy in front of everybody. I want to put him in his place so bad. I've already challenged him to a race, but he's too much of a pussy to accept. I could tell he was embarrassed because I challenged him in front of all our coworkers. LOL. Help me out, Bitch Vice. Signed, Josh. So.
Oh, great. Well, Josh.
Right.
I could hear it.
Hold on. I'm getting the beach ball. So here is some of her responses.
No. I will not give you insults to say to this man.
So that's the first one. Let's keep going.
He gets to go first in line at potluck. Oh, people brings him things. It's just not fair. Oh, my God.
Oh, she's in the video. She's doing the head bob and weave like she's fucking Sugar Ray Leonard, dodging punches or some shit. Just, woo! It's like, what the fuck is going on? She's got attitude.
Like she's trying out for a Tyler Perry film.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Are you 5 years old?
Yes, I am. Let's continue here, bitch.
35 years old.
Perfect example of life not being fair. This dude's in a wheelchair. Hello? If his house caught on fire...
How intolerable is her voice?
You should write back and just be like, what a great idea. I'll set his house on fire. Thank you for the idea.
Hello?
Yeah. If his house caught on fire.
Added 18 syllables to the
way
word
she
fire.
says fire. Oh.
Hello? If his house caught on fire, it would take him at least twice as long, if not 5 times as long, to get out of the house as opposed to you.
Oh, what a great way to point out the unfairness of life.
I don't think it would
that
take
if his
long.
house burned down, it would take longer for him to exit.
By the way,
What a weird...
yeah, I've also seen Murder Ball, and those guys fly on those wheelchairs.
How about just the straight-up thing that he's in a wheel? You don't have to say anything more.
Right?
He's in a wheelchair.
Right. Like, that's the perfect example of not being fair. Is he is in a wheelchair. Not that it's a fire. Not like he wouldn't be able to go hiking because of his wheelchair.
If he had to go to the post office, it would take longer for him to go up that little side ramp than it would for you to go up those 5 flights of stairs or just whatever. Dude, the fuck? What a bizarre... If his house caught on fire...
It's an example, Josh.
What a bizarre example.
I understand.
Like, it's out of nowhere. That's what we have to write back. Literally, if I could be Josh for a moment, if that's possible.
If you want, I guess. Yeah, I'll let you be Josh.
I would totally write back. Thank you, because realizing now how long it would take him to exit his home, I think burning down his house is a perfect way to show him that he shouldn't get away with this preferential treatment.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more.
What a whore.
Of course he gets mad that you're using the handicap stall, because that's the only stall he can use.
What?
It's the only stall?
I didn't know that.
Urinals. You have all the other stalls that you can use. He has one stall. No, maybe technically he doesn't own it, but I think he's got dibs.
I love that.
I get that.
She sends every sentence home. Like, she ends every sentence like she's making the greatest point that anyone's ever made.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he's got dibs.
Like,
Dramatic
you can see, like, a
silence.
stamp just going, like, moted. Like,
A lot of stuff, a lot of her things have that a stupid, like, panel that comes up, and then after she says something like this, like, where she's really mean about it, it'll say boom. Really gave it to us.
Boom.
So there you go. Check out Bitch Fights on YouTube. Send her a ridiculous question.
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Give her some love. Whatever.